So I will start us off by introducing Hassan Merali, representing Knowledge to Action. Hassan is a Capilano University student, a community advocate, and an active citizen. He is passionate about civic engagement, public dialogue, and education in all forms. And he's also a former participant and mentor of City Hive's North Shore Young Citizens Forum. Hassan, how has your participation in City Hive impacted you? I'll let you take it away.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. I've been an attendee at Center for Public Dialogue events for a long time, so it's an honor to be invited to speak at one. And I just like to say that I'm calling in from what's colonially known as North Vancouver, but what are the stolen lands of the Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish First Nations. So I was part of the North Shore Young Citizens Forum, which gathered young people aged 18 to 39 that live, work, or play in the North Shore region of Vancouver, who are interested in getting more engaged with their local government. It gathered people with varying levels of civic knowledge and taught them about the workings of municipal government, connected them with city staff and city councilors, and guided us through a presentation to City Council. I was first a participant in the spring of 2019, and then, which was in person, pre-pandemic, and then as an alumni mentor in the virtual cohort this past fall in 2020. I love this program for a lot of reasons. It connected me to other young people with similar interests in my area. It gave me a chance to get more involved in my community, and most importantly, it gave me experience. This is the most critical part for me. It gave me experience actually doing activities that constitute civic engagement. Through the program, I got to meet members of city council and municipal staff and hear from people who already did activities that are considered civic engagement, like presenting to city council, for example. This guided activity showed me and other people my age how to be an active citizen by actually being active citizens. So when I went through the program as a participant, I was already pretty engaged and knowledgeable about different types of politics and levels of government, but not very engaged or knowledgeable about municipal politics in the place where I've spent most of my life. I joined because I love civic engagement and I'm always looking to get more involved. But there were others there who weren't that involved or knowledgeable about politics of any kind. And I was so surprised and elated to see the transformation of other people who were disengaged but curious to engaged and knowledgeable about how to engage with their community and their local government. This program gave me the confidence, and I'm somebody who's, through student politics and just being an active citizen, I've lobbied federal and provincial politicians, so I'm no stranger to talking to people in government, but this program boosted even my confidence to be able to engage with people who are my local elected officials. Because throughout it all, the core of the program was one question that represents the application of the knowledge to action framework, which is, why don't people in our age cohort engage with their municipalities? And throughout the program, as we were talking to city councilors, city staff, each other, guest speakers, we kept asking and answering this question. And by the end of it, not only did we understand the reasons why young people don't engage with their municipalities, but we'd removed those reasons for ourselves. Classic civic education, where we look at a chart with various levels of government, is one of the areas of education where the learning is still mostly theoretical. If you're teaching, and this doesn't make sense, if you were teaching somebody to play basketball, you wouldn't show them the mechanics of a jump shot and then throw them in a game. You expect them to practice first. And what good is someone practicing for the first time without anyone there to guide them or give them tips and pointers, or most importantly, coach them through the process? Not everyone learns the same way. And even for the people like myself who love theory and reading and academic discussion, everyone benefits, I believe, from this iterative process of learning by doing. So to sum up, the North Shore Young Citizens Forum has had a huge impact on my ability to engage civically And I'm friends with a lot of people that I went through the program with, and I enjoyed it so much that I came back as an alumni mentor to help other people who are nervous or unsure or not knowledgeable about getting involved in their community, to help them the way that the North Shore Young Citizens Forum helped me.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Hassan. Yeah, that was a phenomenal analogy. I mean, because really, why do we have to make it so difficult to, and